Hey, hello everybody, this is Oscar from Resolution. Today we're going to review how to deploy BoxLang with CommandBox for Ubuntu on AWS. So I hope you enjoyed the video and let's start with this. So remember that to deploy resources on AWS, you will need an AWS account. So if you don't have anyone, you can go through aws.amazon.com, and from here, you are able to create a new AWS account. Also, for today, we are going to deploy a Catch API web apps that is under our BXDemo repository. That this repository holds several demos for running BoxLang with MiniServer, modules, scripting, web apps, syntax, samples, or whatever related with BoxLang. You can find here some samples. So feel free to reach this repo to learn more about how to deploy or how to build a BoxLang application. So once you have your AWS account, you can go to your EC2 dashboard, and from here, click on the Launch Instance button and start to set up your instance. So in this case, I will name BoxLang with CommandBox, and in the section Browse More AMIs, I will look for BoxLang and go to the AWS Marketplace. And from here, a list of our BoxLang offers will appear. So in this case, I will select the BoxLang with CommandBox for Ubuntu. Select the offer, subscribe to it, and once the BoxLang with CommandBox for Ubuntu offers is selected, I can continue to the setup of my instance. So the instance type I will leave as is, the m4.large. For key pair, I will select a key pair that I already have. If you don't have anyone, you can create a new one from here. In network setting, I will allow the HTTP traffic from the internet board, but also I will add a new security group to allow SSH protocol to my instance. In this case, I will select the source anywhere, but if you are deploying this for production environment or only you want to protect it, you can select my IP or custom sources to only allow known sources to reach your instance using SSH. For storage, I will give you 100 gigabits. And in the advanced detail, I will look for the user data section. With this user data section, we are going to clone the BXDemo repository and extract the Catch API demo. So in this case, I will look for Visual Studio Code. And here I have the user data config. For this time, I will update and upgrade all repositories and packages into the EC2 instance and install the Git and Nano package. I will also add a BoxLang user and add this user to the sudo group to perform admin's task. In the run cmd section, I will remove everything under /well/boxlang-site/www-root and only keep the server.json file that for CommandBox, this JSON files is used to manage the server that we will start. So after that, I will clone the repository, remove everything that I don't want to have in the folder, and give permission to the BoxLang user to that folder to perform action. So I will copy, paste in the user data section, and once this is done, I can launch my instance and I wait for getting up and running the instance. So while we wait, we can go to cloud-server.ortusbox.com, and from here you can look the software and tools install matrix. That for this case, the Ubuntu based, the BoxLang with CommandBox server, we have CommandBox install the BoxLang runtime into CommandBox because CommandBox is the tool that we use to manage BoxLang, and a callable sample application that will be removed using the user data section and cloning or using a custom BoxLang application. So while we wait, we can see a little bit of the Catch API web apps. So in this case, we have a simple index BXM and an API BX file that here we have a function to get the forecast from these coordinates, and also a function to get the same forecast, but in this case catch. So only we are getting forecast for this location. So once the instance is up and running, I will select it and copy the public IP and go to a terminal, and from here connect to the instance. So I will use SH, the BoxLang user that I created in the user data section, and paste the public IP. Accept the fingerprint, and now I'm in the EC2 instance, and I will convert to sudo and go to web/boxland site www root folder. So at the moment, we still have the sample couple application, but we can see the cloud init config logs from here. So actually, is cloning the repository. So I guess this is done. Yep. Now only we have the catch API files. So if I go to the browsers and use the same public IP, I reach the API. So I will console the API.px query method, get forecast. And now I get the forecast for this location. So this is how you can deploy the BoxLang with CommandBox for Ubuntu on AWS and place your custom site into the instance. So this is all for this video. I see you in the next one. Have a good day. Bye bye.